The Costume Parade, The Face Beneath the Fabric. This is a story about three Angelteers who arrive at a city where everyone dresses according to the role others expect them to play. Their 27th miracle-minded adventure begins when they discover that appearances can be convincing without revealing what is true, and that Christ's vision looks beyond the costume. The three Angelteers entered Masquerade City beneath a banner. Dress as you are seen. Every street shimmered with costumes. Heroes wore gold, villains wore black, helpers wore green. Important people wore enormous hats. Spider Monkey pointed at one. That hat has its own weather system. A tailor hurried toward them. You three need costumes immediately. Spider received the funny one. Squirrel Monkey received the careful one. Howler Monkey received the loud one. Howler looked offended. Again? The tailor shrugged. It is what people see. Across the square, villagers moved according to their costumes. A woman dressed as the selfish one was ignored when she offered to carry groceries. A boy labeled troublemaker was blamed for a fallen vase. An old man in a failure cloak stood outside a workshop. I used to build boats. Why did you stop? Asked Spider. People remember the one that sank. Squirrel looked at the costumes. What are you feeling? Spider asked. Certain. About what? That I know who everyone is by looking. A faint fragrance of roses drifted from a nearby balcony. Squirrel breathed in. What is this for? No answer came. Then a quiet remembrance arose. Let me look beyond the costume. Just then, shouting came from the plaza. A child had climbed onto a fountain ledge and could not get down. The crowd pointed toward a tall man dressed as the coward. Not him. But before anyone finished speaking, the man stepped forward, climbed the fountain, and carried the child safely down. The crowd stared. The tailor whispered, That is not his role. Spider grinned. Apparently he did not read the label. The woman dressed as selfish offered the child water. The troublemaker boy picked up the fallen cup. The old boat builder repaired the loose fountain rail. Howler folded his arms. The costumes are having a difficult afternoon. At the center of the city stood a mirror called The World as It Is. Villagers lined up to look. The selfish woman saw selfish. The coward saw coward. Squirrel stepped forward. His reflection read, careful, controlling, afraid of mistakes. He felt himself tighten. Then he asked inwardly, show me what you see. The words did not disappear, but they no longer seemed complete. Squirrel saw the frightened part that planned too much, and the friend willing to listen and choose again. He stepped away. It shows the costume clearly. Spider asked, does it show you? Not all of me. The tailor protested. But appearances are useful. They can be, said Squirrel. If someone is wearing a wet coat, I can notice the coat is wet. Howler added, if someone is swinging a sword, I may step aside. Spider nodded. Very practical. Squirrel smiled. But appearance becomes a prison when I decide the form tells me what someone truly is. One by one, people loosened their costumes. Nobody had to throw them away. Roles simply no longer had to hide the life beneath them. The old boat builder returned to his workshop. The coward removed his sash. The selfish woman helped the tailor fold costumes. Then a woman in a glittering hero cape approached Spider. Do I have to give this up too? Do you enjoy it? Yes. Then wear it. She smiled, but don't make me responsible for believing it. She laughed. At sunset, the city held its parade. Costumes were worn for color and play. A villain danced with a hero. The troublemaker played the drum. Howler wore a crown twice the size of his head. Squirrel laughed. What does that costume mean? Nothing, said Howler. That is why I like it. As the parade passed beneath the lights, Squirrel looked at the faces around him. Different forms, different histories, different roles. Yet something in him was becoming less interested in deciding who anyone was. Christ's vision did not deny appearances. It simply refused to stop there. The world could show costumes. Love could see beyond them. The three Angelteers left Masquerade City under a sky full of lanterns. Spider looked back. So what do we see now? Squirrel smiled. Enough to remember not to stop at the costume. Miracle-minded practice. Let me look beyond the costume. May we sing, rest, and dance our way home together.